Xin chào, hey, how are ya? In this video today, we are gonna walk from Thum all the way over to Boy Vane walking street. I just got back from Cambodia, so we're gonna take a walk. I walked over to the bridge to start here. So we'll start at the bridge and we'll go across. Oh, you always gotta do these adjustments. So we'll do the bridge all the way over to Boy Vane. Hopefully the footage looks good. We're on a gimbal. I hope everybody is well. Let me know in the comment section, Cambodia, Thailand, or Vietnam. Fire it up, baby. If you want to watch the lights at this bridge, they start at 6:20. They turn on at 6:20 p.m. They've got a lot of lights, all the lights. So, we were just in Phnom Penh, Cambodia during the conflict. And boy, oh boy, it was not dangerous. There was no difference. Not really that big of a deal, to be honest with you. I don't know if that conflict's ever gonna stop. You know, all Southeast Asia is pretty stubborn, so yeah. Everybody thinks they own everything. You know, to be honest with you, every country's got some kind of actual land dispute with every country around here. And they all think they own something, or more than what they have, but that's just part of the way it goes over here. I don't think the Cambodia-Thailand conflict's gonna go away really anytime soon. We'll see how the Sony's doing in this light right now. It's trying. Make sure my lenses are clean. Okay. It's gonna do the best it can with this main lens. It's not washing out that hard, flaring out, you know. I think Phnom Penh's a phenomenal value. If you're gonna monger and do the stuff you do in Thailand, I think Phnom Penh's the better way to go. Kind of hammered down about that a lot already, though. I don't know which way we're gonna take to go to Boy Vane. I'd love to take pictures in Vietnam. The amount of pictures a girl takes here has got to be astronomical. I think everywhere in the world. I mean, I guess it's good maybe when you're like 50 and you look back, but I'm telling you, I'm already 40, whatever. I've had the Google Cloud since it came out, and it shows me shit from like 10 years ago all the time. And I don't care to see that shit most of the time at all, to be honest with you. So, I mean, maybe I'm not the greatest carer of all that, but I guess maybe when I get older, I'll care. I don't know, I'm not a big nostalgia and flip through the past, relive moments type guy. It's not the way I operate. I kind of just stay in the now. So, I mean, I've never been a dude that, you know, I don't get all crazy going back home. I've only been home once in like 20 years. And it was nothing special. I don't function that way, you know? Take a look at the beautiful skyline here and the golden circle here. It's gonna be a long video. Let's see how well this camera is trying to deal with it. I'll try to position so you can take a look at the Grand Marina, the most expensive apartments in Vietnam. As you can see, there's not one lit up in these three towers towards us. There's starting to be a few lights lit up in the first tower because they're starting to take lower deals. But I mean, like $2,500 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath is not a low deal. That's still crazy. And they're signing like 1-bed, 1-bath for $1,800 to $2,000. It's just crazy prices. You know, I think we're at the height of what the real estate market's gonna be. I think it's gonna kind of sit where it's at right now. I've talked about it in a million videos and like the golden circle videos and the real estate videos. Now that we vertical stream, and that's the priority of my like YouTube really just pushes that, and it doesn't push the videos at all. They really want you to buy ads now too, and they really want you to buy advertisements just to promote and just to put your like results at the top inside of YouTube now. They've had that out for about a year. You know, people say my channel fell off and stuff, but the honest truth of it is we have more views per month than we ever have making regular YouTube videos, not doing the vertical streaming format, and more traction. You know, if we stream vertical consistently every week, we get 500 to 2,000 subscribers a month, which was not possible if you just do YouTube videos. So they kind of put me in the, you're the vertical guy. I'm trying to hammer down and do YouTube videos, but also with getting the contract from Kick now and we get paid from them to stream, it's very difficult to do all this stuff. And I just don't want to chop up streams and put them on the YouTube as YouTube content, because a lot of you people will never even watch streaming, which is unfortunate because it's the same thing as the YouTube channel. It's just live. I don't know why people have some weird thing against live streaming. You know, boomers got really around and older people got really around YouTube, but they seem to think live streaming is somehow different, which I can't tell people how to think, but you're missing out a lot if you don't watch the live streams over on kick.com. But I'm trying to focus my time and to do everything. You know, it's easier said than done, but I'm giving it a college try. I think in order for the YouTube videos to hit again, they would want me putting out like 65 videos again a month, which we can do. It's just hard to do that volume and then stream and then edit and then work out and then all this stuff. Like right now we're going easy on the booze again. We just had a hard 2 months on drinking. So now I'll try to take a couple months off altogether, a booze hounding, and let everything recover, and then lose some weight and get in shape. Now, I don't really need to personally drink. Do we go straight? Do we go down Japantown? I think we go down Japantown. We're having a lighting problem. Oh, it's this light. It's this light. I think once we get away from it. We'll go down through Japantown, since it's a little rainy. Man, people are whizzing through traffic right now, bro. Like, look at this shit. Hurry for no reason. It's the worst area they speed through down here. They shoot through that hole like a gap, like they're race car driving, but there's nowhere to really go. You're just catching up to another light up there. There's no like free flow traffic right now, so like during rush hour, there's really no point to driving any kind of aggressive, because you're not getting anywhere. You know, there's really nowhere to be had. That light really affects it from even a long way away. Those LEDs, I think we're almost out of the way of them. Might be because we're at the 120 frames per second too. Let me turn it off and on. I don't know if that'll fix it. A little bit of pulsing, depending on what it's because we're at a high frame rate, 120 frames per second. So Phnom Penh was good. Cambodia was nice. We did really good on Kick the first week and a half, and then it faltered off, tapered off. We did real good though the first week and a half. I mean, lessons learned. We just need to stick to worrying about, like, I'm not a collaborator of much on the live streaming thing. But we kind of learned that we'll stick to doing stuff solo. It rained. It's been raining a lot of all-day rain. A lot of all-day rain, which I don't mind. AutoZone. Man, let me see if I can get rid of this dithering. It's driving me absolutely insane. Might not be that bad to you guys, though. Hold on. All right, it was the 120 frames per second. Once we switched it to 60, we're in good shape. Interesting, though, huh? You never know what lights are going to do what. You can get something to remove it in post, but then it starts taking forever to do all that. We're back on track now. Just a few edits. This video will take forever to edit because it'll be such a huge video file. It's gonna be a long walk, probably 45-minute walk. There's absolutely nobody in Phnom Penh, so I mean, if you're looking for a place in Southeast Asia where there's no tourists, it's the place to go. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, there's not an incredible amount to do there during the day. You know, that place you get a nice hotel, chill on your balcony. I would recommend staying at that Amanja Panorama, the one I stayed at if you watch the streams. And just kind of chill during the day. There's a couple historical shit to do, like killing fields, but it's more so about going out at night. If you are into Mongering, like lady bars and stuff. But if not, you go to Basak Lane. That's just what this looks remodeled, huh? Totally different. It's a little too fancy for me. You know, things are changing, but I've talked about it in other videos. It's not changing for the better in this area. Everything's just more expensive. The greed's hitting Japantown in like droves, dude. Like it just, if they could raise prices on shit every 6 months, they will. I mean, that's the thing that kind of sucks is you're working into the greed now. Eventually, this is all just going to become like, why choose this area to come when you can go other places so much more cheaper and shit, dude? Like, it's pretty straightforward. It's getting a little makwa, man. Yeah, the lighting's under control. Oh, we got a new ramen over here. Bro, this wasn't even starting when I was here.
50% discount today for food. You want to try?
Looks like a murder chamber in there, bro. You too, dude. Look like Dexter's place, dude. Look like Dexter's. Had enough plastic for whatever you needed, bro. Long time no see. All the ladies are nice if you don't film them. Japantown can be nice, it's just expensive. If you've got a lot of money, it's great. Like if you're a rich dude and you're making like 250, 300,000 a year and you don't mind blowing a couple $100, I say the girls are pretty nice and stuff. I mean, every one of these places can become the worst nightmare of your life in a second because they'll all go to Hyper to Viper. But for the most part, you know, these ladies are all pretty nice. Amia, it's like the place we just say, Amja. So unfortunate we couldn't do 120 frames per second the whole time. It looks so much better. But if the lighting ain't working, the lighting ain't working, you know. 60 it is. It makes the file size smaller too, so this will still probably be 120 gigabytes, and then it'll probably get edited to like 65, 70. It'll take a long time to do this video. But you know, these are my favorite type of videos to do, these long format walking. So it's kind of what we're gonna return to. I know I've got a lot of competition now, but we've been traveling a lot too. The thing is, it's like I just don't film as much YouTube shit that's quality as we should be because I'm doing the kick grind and I'm not focused on it. What I'm gonna do now though is I'm getting rid of that stupid Chinese camera, the Instant 360. I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell my Fold 5, and I'm gonna buy another Sony Xperia Mark, but a 5, not a 6. I can get it for like 13 million. So I'll be able to like pretty much buy straight up, switch to 2 for the 1, and then I'll have 2 Sony phones, and I'll film all the YouTube stuff on the secondary high quality Sony phone. And then I'll carry like a chest mount around for the stream. And when I gotta film a video, I'll put the stream on my chest, and I'll put the other Sony phone on the gimbal, and I'll shoot the professional video. So we double up and get it all done properly. Nobody wants to see chopped up streams. So I know like a lot of you guys are built from doing YouTube videos. And as far as streaming like shorts, you know, vertically, we're gonna try to figure out a different schedule. We did Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for a while. Now we're gonna do, I think, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I think this month the live streams will be Tuesdays and Thursdays for like, again, one of my, if not my favorite, one of my favorite bar companies here. Pasture, if you want a great beer, go to Pasture. They're absolutely everywhere now. Like you can't not find one. So I mean, one of the big shames that's happened is Japan is not importing any booze here right now. Like Suntory stopped bringing in the Strong Zero, so I'm on a hiatus as much as possible of booze right now, but boy, I put on a little weight since we had to drink beer again. I'm not really a beer guy at all anymore. You know, the only thing I technically even like now is those seltzers, bro. And like a 4%. I like a 4% seltzer. I don't even want really a beer. They make my stomach hurt so much. Like, hold on, I gotta tie my shoe. They really make my stomach hurt, like, for days. I haven't been drinking now for 3 days. Since Phnom Penh, my stomach feels so much better. I think like my body's kind of like no more beer. So I'm gonna listen. It makes me so fat too. Like 2 weeks of drinking beer, I put on like 10 pounds, like pretty quick. I'm not eating the best either, but the beer is really all the carbs, man. And my knee was jacked up. I hit my knee so hard that it like, I've never had a knee injury before. It was the one thing that I always got away with not having bad things. And man, it felt like I really broke something the first day, the day after. And thank God, 2 weeks on, it's healing. It's better. I mean, it still really hurts. I'm still icing it. And it's definitely gonna hurt after I get done walking today. I mean, that's without a doubt. So right now we just walked up Lithon. We went through Japantown, massage area, and then all the izakaya and Japanese restaurants. There's a lot of yummy restaurants in there, so, you know, it's endless. If you're into Japanese food, it would take you, I don't know, a year to go through all the restaurants in there probably. Like literally. If someone was smart and had like one of those dorky technical channels or just did YouTube like he was doing it like school, or she, you would map the whole thing out in like every restaurant and bar. And you would be blown away at probably how much is like really, really there. It's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot. I mean, a lot. I guarantee it. I bet you there's 100 restaurants there, if not close, and 100 bars. Oh. I know. A little skinny for me, but hey. Beef lips are beef lips, right? You know what I'm saying? She got wide open skirt too. White panties. You get so many panty shots in Saigon, it's great. Motorbikes, panty shot for the win. So now we're coming up on Vincom. And we're coming up on Winway. Making a pretty good clip. We're just gonna go straight for the jugular. You go, remember, Uniglow, if you're up to about, I'm weighing 235 pounds right now. And you can still easily fit into the double XL. You have to order them online, but I'd say all the way up to 240, 245. Those shirts are gonna fit you and they're torso long too. So if you're looking for big, comfortable shorts, definitely hit up Uniglow. 100%. I don't buy no junk at the fake markets anymore. Anybody that pushes buying shit at those fake markets too, it's all just such garbage. The quality of the material is garbage. The attempt at putting it together is garbage. You know, they're in a mega assembly line where they're half-assing it to the T to get, you know, as done as fast as possible. Just stay away from all that stuff. I mean, it's such a waste of money. After all the years of buying it, I don't think I'll ever buy any of it ever again, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna just try to return to the format of YouTube videos that I enjoy doing and not forcing myself to do other stuff. Maybe one day we might be talking about real estate. Maybe one day we'll walk 2 hours. Maybe one day we'll go to a restaurant. I'm starting to plan a lot of food stuff. You know, reopening soon. So I think what happened with Parkson is this building, Parkson, went bankrupt and somebody bought it. So they were bankrupt a year ago. And I think they're letting everybody stay, but I think they're gonna make some changes too. So it did go bankrupt about a year ago. But I'm almost positive somebody bought it like right away. So hopefully we get a good return to just solid YouTube videos. It's always easier said than done, you know, because there's so much on the plate when you stream for so many hours a week. I'm taking a micro break from the streaming right now though, which I need to do more. I hate myself for taking days off, but my content for the streams are better because my attitude becomes better. You start to feel like people owe you shit when you're streaming for a lot of days in a row, which is not the right attitude. Nothing. Oh, cigarette made her so not hot. Cigarette is like negative 100 Riz now. If a chick pulled out a cigarette on a date, I'd be like, oh, I gotta go. That's like a deal killer to the T, bro. Cigarettes are so disgusting. I used to fucking smoke too, bro. I don't think I'll ever smoke again. I don't even get tempted. People try to tempt me. I'm like, get that shit the fuck away from me. Hell to the no. Not my deal. Doing good on the battery. This thing shoots well at 60 frames. 120, she's working. But I mean, for the quality this thing puts out, it's nearly the same as the ZV-1. It's almost got the same sensor as the original Sony camera I used to use, the ZV-1. So it should look very similar. Like this sensor with this lens is very, very similar to the ZV-1. We can go wider, but that camera module is not nearly as good as the main one. We leave it on the flagship, the main one. It just looks infinitely better. Thumbnail? I think so. Let's try to get a thumbnail. Whoa. I think we got one. Hopefully it's not blurry. Ah, there's another one over here, bro. Put that bitch, put her back out there. Take another photo. She needs one more. She needs one more. Another thumbnail. You gotta always be looking for thumbnails, bro. ABL. Ugh. I don't need you touching my ass in public, bro. If that was my girlfriend, I'd be like, get the fuck off me. Digging around my asshole right now. It's 90 degrees out. Not the time to be fucking intimate. Bro, I could go on a whole tangent on that. I'm just not that dude. I could never be the dude that's like running with his girlfriend every day, going to the gym with his girlfriend every day, holding on to each other while you're walking, where it's incredibly uncomfortable the entire time. Fucking just always touching each other. Ugh. That dependency is so, in my opinion, ultra toxic. I won't even hang out with people that are like that. You just go be in your own world, bruh. Bruh. Versace, let me go buy a purse that only costs fucking $80 and shit and add another zero, 2 more zeros for what reason? Because of a name? Sorry. Nope. throwing money away on that bullshit. It's a ginormous waste of money. Oh, my knee's starting to kill me now. Killer knee. Because we're walking too much too fast, but I don't have any choice. I don't have any choice. I can't take days off. I took a day or two. I think we took 2 days off. It's already starting to hurt though. I already want to not walk around right now. I won't be able to walk home. Hopefully it's not like a permanent long-term thing, dude. Boy, it hurts. Where are we going to go next? Now, I don't even think we're ever going to say where we're going to go next because people are too weird about it. They're like, hold me to it like we're going to go. I don't even know why people are weird with that shit, but shit changes, you know. The way I am, I just change shit up too. I don't like making too big of plans. I don't want to do it for some reason. But I think Nha Trang looks all right. I don't know, we'll have to see how my money is next week. All I do is pay bills. Make money, pay bills, make money, pay bills. It's so much fun. Don't we all though, right? I mean, the kick's been going good. It's just a grind. It's a shame that nobody goes over from YouTube. If we just converted like 1% of the YouTube people to kick, we could make just some really good money. I don't know why people are so fucking stubborn, but they are. It'd be great if people just went on over to kick.com and signed up for an account through your Google, which takes like all of, I don't know, 2 minutes, and then hit the follow button, and then hit the alert when I stream, and then watch me stream on kick.com. It's free to do. It costs you $0. This thing closed again, huh? I think the rents are too high around here. That's why Eddie's has got to charge $9,000 for it. That's why, I mean, I think only new tourists go there, and expats that just moved here, you know. I don't ever go to Eddie's, bro. I'm not trying to spend 20 bucks for very mediocre food. The problem is like you could charge what he charges or she or whoever, and I'm not shitting on them in any way, but their quality needs stepped up like everything's just mediocre. The only thing there that like is pretty good is the new smash burger they have. And they make you pay extra for the one they should be serving. Like the nickel and diming everything there too is, whew, it's, it makes you not want to be a repeat customer there. I do not eat there anymore because you have to upcharge and pay for it's like you're back in America and they might as well be holding a machine out with like a tip button in front of your face too at the same time. It's, you know, it's wild. Like I'll go in on their smash burger. Okay, they have a smash burger, and just regularly, the smash burger's like, it's whatever, dude. It's good, but then they have a Make It Ultimate where it's a proper smash burger where like the Lacy burger comes over like an inch of the bun because the bun's small anyways, but they make you pay $52 extra for that, and you're adding like 10% beef. Like it's such a what? I think it's like 300 and something K when you get it with the alt. Like you're talking $12 for a burger and a small fry. This is without a drink still. And you're not in America, guys. So people being like blah blah blah, we're nowhere near America. We're halfway across the world where everything's cheaper. You know, the average cost of rent for an expat here is like $500 to $1,000. It is so much different than what America. So like saying blah blah blah. No. We're in Vietnam. So I mean, and that dude does that with everything. You go to be like, oh, I want to add some sauce, to dip some stuff, $2 for the sauce. It's like, what are we doing here? So anybody that does that crazy shit here, I stopped ordering food from. I stopped supporting their restaurant because it's just nickel and dollaring. What are we doing? Like, you're already at $12 for a double cheeseburger and fries. That thing costs, I've now been making stuff because I'm going to eventually launch a pizza restaurant product. in some way, shape, or form. So I've been pricing out, I've been making things, I've been doing a lot of stuff like that. And it's like $3 for that burger cost, dude. And with the fries, like with the fries. Even if you went further and made the bun yourself, which a lot of them are, and you did everything in-house, it could even be cheaper than that. So why are we needing to go, what is that, 5 times profit? You're getting crazy greedy. I'll give you another example, not to go on a tangent, but Eddie's is the only place with like biscuits and gravy in town. $8, and they give you like a half cup of gravy. You have to beg them in the thing to be like, can you add more gravy? And you know what they have the gall to do? They have the tenacity to go, well, order more. Bro, you're already charging $8 for biscuits and gravy. Put a whole fucking cup in there. Why are we stinging on the gravy? Well, you're talking stuff that's absolutely just mind-boggling to the brain. Do you know there is no cost in making biscuits and gravy? It's flour, water, and salt, and milk. And you can get like the cheapest. You could use pork if you want, or you could use beef. The cost to make that, oh my God, it's probably $1 for the $8 portion he sells. So I mean, why? I'm not giving you my money no more. Why are we even charging $8 for biscuits and gravy to begin with? Nobody told you to put your restaurant in the most expensive part of all of fucking downtown Saigon. Well, I'm not gonna pay that premium when it's not even that great, you know? The food's like mid-6s. All of it's just mid-6s. Nothing's like, wow, this is well worth the, you know. And if there was a improvement of quality, like if you went in there and got an actual good cheesesteak, where they actually tried to make a real cheese whiz, and like actually tried to do it right, like went and watched YouTube videos of like how to make a fucking cheesesteak at home, and then just copied that first off, and got it to where you are tasting like a Philly cheesesteak, then start putting out like, I don't know, they trying to just leave it. They don't evolve any of the recipes. And you kind of see this everywhere with all the Western restaurants here. They stick into their original thing. They don't modify ever. And I tell you, there's just a lot of mediocre Western food here. There's not a lot of great. In fact, I can't even name that many. There's a lot more just 6s, mid-6s food everywhere than there is quality. And a lot of these restaurants have huge opportunity because they still have the customer base and they still make the money to improve and make better food, but they don't because they think they're doing great. Like they think their food, like I bet if you sat down with 90% of these places, they're gonna tell you their food is the greatest, most delicious shit. But then I'll go, well, why is your restaurant empty half the time? Why do you gotta rely for 80% of your business on takeaway? I mean, the math is mathing right there, you know? But that's neither here nor there. That's just one of my gripes with things. Hopefully there's not some kind of big, you know, push to keep raising prices on stuff. I've started to just leave Western food alone here and not even try near restaurants. Like if I'm gonna go spend, you know, $8, $10, $12, $15, I'm gonna go to a Japanese barbecue and get some quality beef and some quality izakaya and, you know, a much higher quality food than what Eddie's is gonna have or whoever else. I'm not gonna spend that type of money unless I'm just gonna go to a Korean barbecue. I'm gonna go where that money's well spent and it's put, you know, forward into a good way. As I think anybody should. No, I'm good, brother. Oh my God. I think, you know, my idea for the pizza thing is I've been talking to a buddy and he's like, you should just charge a lot and make a great pizza. I'm like, that's what everybody does here though. My model's the opposite. We're gonna try to make a $6, $7 pizza that we can make profit at and just sell volume and not overcharge people and give people a good value, a good sized pie, you know, and a full stomach. It's an evolving thing I've got going though, but I kind of just want to do like a 10 feet by 10 feet box where there's 2 electric pizza ovens and then have all 100 doughs ready the day before, have them on a dry sheet with like a little fraction of an inch between each one. They've got them set up for this, like for the type of pizza I make. And then you just kind of pull the dough, you sauce it, you top it, you cook it for the 8 minutes. That's it. That's my idea. A quick, tasty, thin, crispy, light tavern style pizza, bar pie, Midwest style. So that's going to be eventually what I launch. Like, I am going to launch it. Whether it fails, but it's low enough cost to where I can save up and buy the kitchen equipment, and then I can eventually talk someone in to let me set up the little thing ahead in front of one of these businesses, or there's a couple other places potentially we could get, and I'll give it a college try. It shouldn't be that hard to, I'll go in and make the dough always, and I'll get the dough ready, because you can have a week's worth of dough set up a week ahead of time. And then you could just train one person to top the dough, put it in the oven, and that's it. I mean, you can make, like, my idea pretty foolproof. You're all right. Pretty foolproof. So I pretty much got the pizza down. The crust is done, the sauce is done, the cheese blend. I mean, everything I can source here locally, affordably. So the thing I'm working on now is what is the takeaway method going to be? And I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a cardboard disc with a piece of paper over the top. Like if you've ever had a tavern pizza from the Midwest all the way to the East Coast, you'll know what I'm talking about. They don't do a cardboard box. They do this big sheet of paper where you put the little pizza disc in the middle, then you wrap the sheet of paper over and you staple it on the underside. That's almost 100% what we're gonna do. And then my pizza's gonna fit inside the grab thing too. So you won't have to, as a grab driver, try to, they got that box. They almost all make them have a box now, and it'll exactly fit in that dimension, so they don't have to fuck the pizza up every time they deliver it, which is a big thing here that they do all the time with any size pizza that's large, because they don't even know what a pizza really is, a lot of them. I kid you not. I can't even tell you how many fucked up pizzas I've had where I've been like, bro, you just romped in carrying the pizza sideways, like it's a briefcase. And you gotta yield, mama. There's some bad driving. They all should have yielded. Again, there's nowhere to go. It's rush hour. How do they have this still so tore up? Saigon, it always makes me scratch my head. Like, who's in charge of this area? What are you doing? This has looked like a nuclear bomb has dropped for a year and a half now. You got working on all this other stuff, but you leave this to look like literally a nuclear bomb. And then some genius had the fortitude and strength to put a freaking parking lot here, which makes this whole area look even worse. Are they probably collecting, 50 grand a month USD, inwards of close to 250,000 USD a year from this little deal? Sure. Does it make this entire park look absolutely horrible? Yeah, it really does. The garbage, I mean, it's just bad. I don't know, this never looked like this a year ago until they finished the subway. It's weird that they would sign off on that too. They usually take a lot of pride in these parks and take good care of them. Never put your dog on a lead line. That's my advice of the day for you. The dog doesn't need to let you have him on a lead line. You control the dog. He's gonna have no control over that dog with that type of leash. If that dog sees something, bro, it's gonna rip that thing right out of his hand. Dog training 101. Those retractable leashes, throw them in the trash. Your dog don't need it. Your dog needs to listen to you. Well, we're walking through the park. I think we're doing pretty good. We're probably at about 40 minutes right now. I'd say somewhere around 42 minutes. I mean, in this weather, this is a gorgeous, beautiful walk right now. You couldn't ask for a absolutely better walk, to be honest with you. The weather is perfect today. Since it rained all day, it kind of beat the sun down, and then it cooled the ground down enough to where the sun wasn't able to come back up. and heat shit up. So you've got like a 73 degree, perfect, cool summer night. Like, it's absolutely wonderful out. We got some pros. Haven't seen the black girl pros around here yet. And 2 of them. You get real ugly ones here though. All the hot ones go to Thailand. They're all on soy 4. There's a lot of hot black chicks on that soy 4, bro. I don't know if we'll ever even go. My need to ever go back to Thailand, maybe in the next 20 years. It's just, my lack of interest is so low. Because it's just, I get such a better time. I have more fun in 3 days in Phnom Penh talking to the people, eating the food, walking around than I do I've ever had in all Bangkok the million times I've been there combined. All of Thailand. It's just, Thailand ain't for me. I'm glad that it's for other people, but it's just not for me. For so many reasons, but I think we know the main ones. I don't think our return to Thailand needs to happen anytime soon. There's some great things about it, but it's just meh. You know, the things I like there, it would be forever until I could have money to go. Not forever, a little bit. But I think you'll be able to do that here eventually. I think we're going to move into like a motorsport era. There needs to be some kind of bastion of motorsports here now. They had some tiny small drift event over in Thuthim a couple weeks ago, but they need to import in like a hot import nights. They need to work with Japan. They need to work with Thailand, and they need to have more car stuff here. I think even right now you could open up a performance shop and just put on, you could just make exhausts here that are carb legal, like for here, it's California, but like put a cat on it, you know, and make professional aftermarket exhausts here in Vietnam and fit them to the cars. Make custom intakes for the new cars, fit into them. Make carbon fiber roofs or carbon fiber hoods. You can even make roofs now too. Carbon fiber trunks. So getting ahead of all that stuff, you know. Whew. All right, let's walk up over back here. We're almost at Boi Vinh. Had a nice little romp through the thing here. Not a bad walk at all. I'm not sweating a drop. Couldn't be nicer. My knee hurts a lot, but that's just, you know, what can we do about that? If I wouldn't have hit my knee on the, I hit it on the tuk-tuk. That's what really did me in. Hitting it on the tuki-tuk. So here's Kilo Dong, Mobi World, and then here's Cell Phone S. They're pretty much competitors. Cell Phone S will let you finance anything for a year though, so does Mobi World, but Mobi World tends to charge you 2% more for the electronic. Cell Phone S gives you a good price, and you can buy like cameras and shit from there too. I bought a lot of different shit from there over the years. Currently, I don't buy anything right now. We can cross the street here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys sign up for the Patreon. A lot of additional content over there. I don't know how to make people sign up for that, but if you're a fan of my stuff and you want to support me in additional ways, and if you're never going to watch streaming, jump on over to the Patreon. It's $5 a month, 16 cents a day. It's a good value. I put at least 5 videos up a month, and it's been up for 5 years. So I mean, there's over 250 videos just uniquely to there. So I mean, if you run out of content on there within a month, I guess I'll refund it personally for you. I mean, I doubt that'll happen though. Massage places. You guys looking for massage pussy? You can tell when they're fishing. Getting their little tours here. And then here's the ATM. This ATM will let you pull out 10 million Vietnamese dong, by the way. Oh, it's only this one, oddly. The other HSBC will not. So I'm gonna turn this off, pull out the money, I'll be right back. All right. Remember, it's going to be, it'll let you take 10 million out, but it's going to charge you $8. It is a steep fee, but it's one of the only ones that lets you pull out that amount. There's a few others. It used to be Citibank was the one. They'd give you 8 million at a time, and they would charge you a very small fee. So, I mean, unfortunately, that's no longer around. Man, I got something cutting into my foot here. I don't know what it is. All right, let's go down here. This is where a lot of the older dudes drink here. In the middle, it's like a good value. Hi, how are you? So it's like a good value to drink. You get beers here. The food, I think, is gone up in price here too. It's not as cheap as it was even a year ago. You'll see like a little sticker where they put a new price through for everything. The beers, though, they don't touch the beer price here because I think you would have rioters. Like, people would really get upset if you raised the beer price here, in my opinion. Like, really pissed off. Those are gonna full-time you if you want. I don't really come down here at all no more. I'm just here for the video. Boy Vane to me is just like a waste of money. I've lived here long enough. It has no interest. You wouldn't catch me dead down here off stream. Like, it just, you never would. I just wouldn't come here. I don't go out to any of these places. I don't go to no bars. I'm not sitting in no bars. Nobody knows my name at no bars. It's not the life I live. When I'm not working, I'm pretty much at home. I mean, to be honest with you. This is a real popular hostel. They do like a bar crawl night, some pub crawl thing. It kind of helps keep the business together for all this shit. But I think it's still hard times for Boy Vane. And I think them trying to charge a bunch of extra prices isn't the method they should have went. They should have went with new innovative techniques. And instead of hiring the price, lowering the price. You can't tell Vietnamese that, though. Their business practices not, it doesn't follow any like business rule book or supply demand, nothing like that. It goes whatever that person mentally thinks on their emotion, which, as we know, one of the worst ways to do business. Well, dad and daughter time. It's cute. Always cute to see daddy with daughter. Daddy with daughter. Just a bunch of old guys sitting around. It's like anywhere in Southeast Asia, to be honest with you. They're who are retired and have all the time off. You'll see backpackers and younger kids too, but that was a pretty long video. I don't know, quite an hour. And then GoTo has recently put a Italian pizza oven in. I kid you not. And they actually make, if you like Napoli, you know, a Napoli date pizza, it's pretty good. I wouldn't get it takeaway. Like, I wouldn't be ordering this shit for no takeaway. However, if you come here and eat, it's a good pizza. It's in the high sixes, 6.6, 6.7. And I mean, if you know me, that's pretty decent for a pizza. If you want to see Boy Vane, I don't really come out here anymore. I don't really have any desire to go down here and get a copyright strike either. So we're just gonna leave it out here. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good. We're just gonna, I guess we can walk down, but once the music starts hitting, we'll kind of fade away. So I thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys, again, just enjoyed it or had a good time watching it, killed some time. As ever, stay frosty. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out. They should never let traffic down here, by the way, in my honest to God opinion. Block this street off from traffic forever. I don't even know why they have it. So this just reopened, Volcano Kitchen and Bar. If you want to see an entire video dedicated to Boy Vane, let me know in the comment section and I'll come do one. If not, we're closing her up here. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Stay frosty. Peace out.